I thought I'd have a quick chat about some TV we've been enjoying. Thank you, darling. Romantic as ever. Hi guys, Ree here from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and another weekly vlog. It is the weekend. It is Saturday. Sadly, my husband is still testing positive for COVID. He is on the mend. He's sort of got like a really heavy cold with it now and he's feeling a bit rubbish, but he's not as poorly as he was. But luckily everyone else is testing negative so we can go out. It's such a relief because last weekend everyone else would have technically been allowed out other than Bella, but I just felt really mean going out and leaving her at home with my husband. So I'm going to take the children out today, but first we're going to have to do some homework. So we were going to go out and just go to the park, go for a nice walk, and it's absolutely chucking down with rain. So we've come to have a look around the shops instead. We've come into Asda to look for some St. David's Day stuff because Bella needs a bigger Welsh costume, and I haven't got any St. David's Day stuff at all yet. So there's lots of Valentine's because Valentine's Day is on Monday. But they said it's really unusual. Normally they would have some Welsh costumes and things because for those of you who don't live in Wales, St. David's Day is 1st of March and they go into school wearing, you know, Welsh costumes, rugby shirts, daffodils, that kind of thing. But no, nothing. Zara has, however, managed to find lots of girly headbands and things. Don't you, Zara? We've popped into Primark because the children want to look at the toys. And they've already got some new Disney bits from when I was here last. Got this nice detangling brush, a big paddle brush, some exfoliating gloves, just lots of nice Disney bits because much like me, my children do gravitate towards all the Disney bits, don't you?
Yeah. Bath bomb, lucky.
You can choose one bath bomb. What do you think?
This one.
Go on then, pop it in the basket. Can I see? No?
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. The bath bomb selection in Primark is always really good because obviously some places like Lush, bath bombs are really beautiful but really quite expensive. It's just the children's baths, these are more like £1 a go, which is a lot more affordable. These are the trainers that the girls wore when we went to Disney. They literally wore them all around the parks and they really didn't complain that their feet were hurting, didn't have any blisters or anything. They weren't looking in terribly good shape by the time we'd finished walking for the full 2 weeks, but they weren't expensive. £13. Minnie Mouse trainers did us for loads of walking in the park. Well guys, I fully intended to show you what I bought in Primark and Georgia Asda as soon as we got home yesterday, and I was struck down with the most horrific menstrual migraine. I've been having some pretty intense heavy periods and awful like menstrual migraines and things since, and before everyone says it, nothing to do with the jab, because it was probably since early 2019 and it's just flooring me. So the doctors have got me on trying some trans something acid to slow down the bleeding and some anti-sickness tablets along with aspirin for the migraines. But honestly, if you've ever had migraines, it's really horrible. It really just floors you, and I feel today like I've got like a migraine hangover, so still not feeling 100%, which is why I'm looking a little bit dishevelled and just having a really chilled out, very rainy Sunday. Anyway, I am now feeling marginally more human, if not 100%, so I'm going to show you what I bought. So in Georgia Asda, just picked out a couple of bits for my husband for Valentine's Day. Got this really cute bag which has got kind of Mickey's hand and a love balloon. The boiler is now making a noise, apologise if you can hear that, and a cute little Mickey. So that's a Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow, and also some sweets. He really loves sweets, so we've got these because they've got love hearts in them. Some heart throb love hearts because obviously Valentine's Day, hearts. And then some of these candy kittens because the children wanted to get those because they're very, very nice. They're kind of like nice grown-up sweets. They're really lovely. So we don't go mad for Valentine's Day. All of that came to £5.95. You got that in a card. We don't go bonkers on Valentine's Day. The children have had more already. If you watched this vlog, you'll know that they already had some like Valentine's little Mickey and Minnies, and we've decorated the Valentine's tree, that kind of thing. But yeah, as grown-ups, just a card and something small. Then in Primark, I got another one of these because I'm using it all the time at the moment on my desk, and when it runs out I want to use it again. This is £3 and I like it because it stands up, so I can write notes for to-dos for the day and I can see them, and it's kind of in my face and reminding me to do things, so I kind of like that. It's got cute little designs on it, so I've just got one of those for when the one I'm using at the moment runs out. The girls chose some bath bombs. They were £8 each. And William needed some more socks, so he's got these Marvel socks and they were £3.50. And that's all we got. I'm trying not to do much work on the weekends now, but I'm going to flick on the computer because something I was trying to upload on Friday didn't upload, that it was supposed to be finished end of last week, so I'm going to do that now. And I'm going to try and ignore my fringe. My husband finally tested negative for COVID today, so if he tests negative again tomorrow he can go out. But it does mean yesterday we had to cancel our hair appointment. One of the best things we ever did was find a mobile hairdresser that comes to the house to cut our hair. It's been an absolute game changer if you've got small children. You know, going to a salon even pre-COVID is quite stressful. Anyway, she's been coming to the house to cut our hair. She's been amazing. And if you watched me through lockdown, I did cut my own fringe a bit, and look, I've still got these like tufts that I cut the wrong bits, so I'm very much banned from cutting my own fringe. But she was due to cut them yesterday, and now I can't see where I'm going, so I'm going to have to try and rebook that in as soon as possible, because I cannot cut my own fringe anymore because clearly I'm not qualified and totally botch it. Come on then, girlies, do you want to give that to Daddy?
Are you all good?
Daddy!
Oh, thank you. Oh, lovely!
Those presents, they get to sit in the
Oh,
corner.
let's have a look.
Oh.
Oh, what's that over the front? What's that all about?
You pull it off, it protects it.
All right.
Oh, it protects it.
Oh, very fancy, eh? Never had a protection card thing before. Or are you meant to take it off and open it like that first? Beep-o!
That shows in the inside. It
Says my wonderful husband.
Oh, yeah.
To my lovely husband. Love me.
Aww.
Don't put that up for me, please.
I'll put it up.
Oh,
The children may have
candy
chosen the
kittens.
presents.
Do you like candy kittens?
Yeah.
I thought so. And what about,
I chose those.
do you like Haribos?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I chose those.
And do you like these?
Yeah.
No. Well, what can you say?
Give Daddy a big hug then.
Am I actually going to be allowed any of them?
Yeah. Yes, of course you are. Yeah,
Oh.
of course you are.
Like me.
My
It's Mummy's turn.
Oh, wow.
Mummy, there's a story which comes with the
There's
card.
a story which comes with a card.
Mama.
Okay, I'll fix your clips. So what's this story that comes with a card then,
So
guys?
on karate night,
On karate night, yeah.
so on karate night we were doing your card.
Oh.
And when you came back from karate, I said that Daddy was ordering curry, but we were actually making your card.
It's lovely. Oh, look, so we've got everyone in the pool. We've got the boys doing lightsabers in Animal Kingdom and... and in Epcot. And we've got Frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's Happy Valentine's. Mummy, we love you from Dylan, William, Bella and Zara. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, guys.
This clip.
Thank you so much. It's your clip
There's
from
a
us.
card from me.
Oh, the card from you. Thank you very much. Hee hee hee. I get one from the children as well. Charming. This is turning into the longest one night stand ever. To re Happy Valentine's Day from me. Thank you, darling. Romantic as ever. Romantic as ever.
And I got you a pen.
I got a present. How come I got a present? I only got, well, we only got you quite little.
So one night stand kit.
A one night stand kit. Okay, great. What's this? We're not supposed to get each other like big presents. That's why you've only got like sweets. Can you help me with a box, Baz?
Yeah,
What is this?
you don't understand.
Oh, okay. Now this is what we're talking about.
You'll understand why it's a big one. You'll understand.
It is a massive box of loads of chocolates. Thank you guys. Wow.
Oh, I see wine.
And
Three, two,
a
one.
giant chocolate heart.
I also see wine.
And more chocolate salted caramels.
Wow.
And oh, careful not to drop that one.
Right.
That's very nice.
I can see myself.
That's very nice. Well, Mummy is very lucky. So is Mummy just going to eat all this by herself till she's sick, or share it?
Share it.
Good idea, guys. Very good idea. Well, thank you very much, everybody. And we've got a nice box full of fluff as well. Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, that card from my husband did make me giggle. That's so him. That's just so him. In fact, sort of maybe the card I'd send to him as well. But clearly I just decided to go Disney a little bit sweeter this year. Anyway, I'm now going to have a super quick tidy up in the lounge because my husband has his first day out of isolation today, which is good because he's been climbing the walls. So he's actually done the school run. He's out this morning. So I'm just going to have a really quick tidy up just so the place is sort of back in some sort of order. And then I'm going to get on with some work. Working all morning, but a bit of a frustrating morning. My computer has crashed 3 or maybe 4 times, which is driving me nuts. I mean, I'm probably asking it to do quite a lot. I'm trying to back things up and copy things across from all of my Florida files and things. Plus, I'm trying to export really massive files. So I think I'm going to have to divide everything I'm doing down, stop asking my computer to do so many things at once, and split all the footage rather than having it in one big block of a library into smaller libraries. It's probably not very interesting for you lot, but I've just got to figure out a way for my computer to stop crashing so much so I can actually get on with some work without having to start everything back up again. So I'm just leaving it to process something for a minute. I'm going to have some lunch in this nice quiet house. Listen how quiet it is. I can literally only hear the hum of the fridge. Don't get me wrong, I adore my family. I really do adore all of them. But sometimes it's nice to just be on your own and get things done quietly, isn't it? And then you can have them all back home at the end of the day and say, how was your day? And not know the answer. So I'm going to have one of these frozen ready meal things from Iceland. These are the Slimming World ones. I'm not especially doing Slimming World or anything, but I do really like these. It's nice to have a hot meal, isn't it, when the weather's a bit icky outside, and not to go too mad on being too heavy, because obviously our main meal tends to be our evening meal. So this is a 4-bean chili and rice. I've had this before. I do really like it. Well, the girls are now home from school. Some whirring in the background because my husband is charging some tools. So I'm coming out here to try and get some peace and quiet to have a quick chat. So the boys have gone to the dentist with my husband. Girls are home with me. They want to have their nails painted. You know, that peel off nail varnish for Halloween. Halloween? Valentine's. What is wrong with me saying Halloween instead of Valentine's? Did that in the last vlog as well, I think. I must admit, I'm feeling a little bit rubbish. I woke up with a bit of a scratchy throat, but my COVID test this morning was negative. Then throughout the day, my throat's actually got worse, and I'm really prone to sore throats. Those of you that ever suffer with tonsillitis will know that, like, as soon as you slightly run down, it's like, ugh. So this isn't weird for me, apart from my husband did have sore tonsils as his first COVID symptom before he tested positive. So I did do another test just now, and that also came up negative. So fingers crossed it's not COVID, but I think I am going to have to keep testing for the next few days. How was school, baby?
Good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
What do you want to do now?
Paint nails.
Why? Because it's
Valentine.
So which colour nails would you like?
Pink and red.
Very good idea, very good idea. The school don't mind them having their nails painted, so we're going to do that while we can get away with it, because when they go up to comp, they will not be allowed that. So Zara's got the nail varnishes out. She's choosing herself some colours. Bella, what are you doing?
Duolingo.
What's Duolingo?
It's for learning different languages.
And which language are you learning?
French.
And why are you learning French? Where are you hoping to go?
Because we're planning to go to Disneyland Paris.
Well, you're hoping to go to Disneyland Paris, aren't you? And Mummy has said that that's only if you learn some
French.
Yes, good plan. How are you getting on with your language learning app?
Good.
Good. What are you doing? Can you show us what you're doing?
So I'm writing that's written in French and then I'm writing it in English.
Well, that's good work, isn't it? If you follow me over on my Mummy of 4 Does Disney channel, you'll know we recently came back from Florida, and the only way to get over the Disney blues is to look at booking other holidays. So I'm looking at Disneyland Paris. It's not something I'm planning to book just yet, but it's something we're definitely researching and looking into, and I think it'll be the next Disney that we do. Certainly a lot more affordable to get to than Florida, which obviously is really expensive because of the flights, and Disneyland Paris obviously be a lot closer, and I thought, well, what a good way to bribe them to learn French. Well, this morning I've been working on a blog post, which is a kind of a video that's been highly requested. So sometimes when I'm doing like tips videos and things, I write the blog post. That becomes sort of my script, not word for word, but kind of a guide for the video. And then I will create the video, put the blog post and the video live all in one go, and then the video can be embedded in the blog post, so therefore if people want to read it or people want to watch it, they have the options. Anyway, so this one is all about tips for flying with children. So I'm about to record that video soon. That will be live very soon on this channel. Since we just flew long haul with 4 children to Florida, which you'll know if you follow me on my Mummy of 4 Does Disney channel, then I've had so many questions about tips of flying with little ones. So that video hopefully will be helpful for anyone with an upcoming holiday. Anyway, before I get on with some filming for that, I thought I'd have a quick chat about some TV we've been enjoying. I'm going to share some of the shows that we've been watching lately, and then guys, I really want your tips and suggestions in the comments, because there's a few shows I'm waiting for that have not dropped yet. And I don't know about you, but when I've got a TV show that I'm really enjoying, it's great, it's easy. It's like, what are we putting on? Okay, it's just the next episode. We don't have to spend ages flicking through Netflix, arguing, debating perhaps what to watch. It's just a case of we just watch the next episode. Whereas when we've not got a show with loads and loads of seasons to binge watch, it's just that big debate. So we spend more time debating what to watch than actually watching something. Please let me know that I'm not the only household that does that. Things I have been enjoying. I have personally been watching This Is Us, so I've not been watching that with my husband, so that's not something I can just bung on for the two of us in the evening. I've been watching that when I've been doing chores. I watched loads of episodes on the plane because I had downloaded on Disney Plus. And I think there's 6 seasons of it at the moment, and it's just fantastic. If you haven't seen This Is Us yet, it's so lovely. It's got that girl with the amazing voice in it. She was in Grey's Anatomy. She was the voice of Rapunzel. Mandy Moore. Mandy Moore is in it. And it kind of time hops back and forth. There are triplets, so without spoiling it too much, just kind of giving you the gist of it. Mandy Moore and her husband have triplets, but sadly they lose one during delivery, and it's really awful and really, really sad. So that it is a bit of a tear-jerking one. But then this other little baby is abandoned at a fire station the same day, and they adopt him. So they flash between this family where these triplets are babies and where these triplets are kind of in their 30s, and then kind of hop back and forth everywhere in between. I think I'm on season 2 and I just love it. It's heartwarming and lovely. It's probably not the kind of thing my husband would watch, so it's fine that I'm watching that on my own, just when I've got some time in and around, which is why it's taking me a while to work through it. But let me know if you've seen This Is Us. I'm so late to the party on it, but I love it. What I have been watching with my husband is Pam and Tommy, and I've got to say the transformation they've done on the girl who is playing Pamela Anderson is amazing. The hair, makeup, body prosthetics and things, and her acting is just outstanding. So the actress played Cinderella in the real life Cinderella live action one that they did in reasonably recent years. She was also in Downton Abbey, and she was in Mamma Mia, and she's just fantastic as Pamela Anderson. I actually feel really sorry for Pamela Anderson, who's got this total something head of a husband in Tommy Lee, and what happened to them and things. It's quite rude, so make sure you're not watching that with your children around. But that's on Disney Plus. I'm really enjoying that as well. That's really, really good. I think there's a new episode of that out every Wednesday. We finished watching Dopesick, which I think I talked about in a previous vlog, can't really remember. That was a bit of an eye-opener as well. Very hard-hitting stuff, very dramatic. I had no idea how bad the opioid crisis was. I'm not quite sure if it is as bad in this country as it has been in America. The only other kind of TV reference to it was the Amelia Shepherd storyline that I saw in Grey's Anatomy, and Private Practice. I think it was more kind of heavily featured. But it was really shocking the way all that panned out, and the way that the drug was marketed and things, and the way that this pharmaceutical company kind of tricked doctors into prescribing something that got people really, really hooked on it. So really very, very eye-opening. It was really, really, really eye-opening. Very difficult watch in some places, but well worth watching. And then I finally got around to watching Dear Evan Hansen. My husband actually did watch that with me, and he's really not into musicals. The music in it is outstanding. The guy that plays Evan Hansen, who played him on Broadway as well, I think, his voice is just effortless and beautiful. So the music I loved. I think I was just a bit disappointed. It was just a bit, obviously it's a terribly, terribly sad story. You know, massive trigger warning for like teen suicide and things. But I don't know, I guess I was just hoping for a nicer conclusion to his kind of story arc, and I was left at the end a bit like, oh. So I don't know, have you seen Dear Evan Hansen, and what did you make of it? Because I know it was a massive smash hit on Broadway. I don't think the film did as well. So the ones I'm looking forward to seeing. I'd heard about Inventing Anna a lot, and really wasn't that interested until I heard Shonda Rhimes was involved, and now can't wait to sit down and watch that. So I'm not sure if that's one of the ones I'm going to persuade my husband to watch, or something I'll watch on my own. If you've not new around here, if you've been around here for a while, you'll know I'm obsessed with all the Shonda Rhimes shows. So Grey's Anatomy and Scandal are my two top favourites ever. There was that legal one that she did that was really, really, really good. Can't remember what's that called. Obviously she's involved in Bridgerton, which brings me to the next one I can't wait to see. Bridgerton. Bridgerton's coming back. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. March, I believe. So anyone else excited for that? And in the meantime, what should I be watching, guys? Ideally something that's got lots of seasons that I can binge, or definitely lots of episodes I can binge. If you have got any suggestions for something like that, I'd be super, super grateful, because I love a recommendation. I love it when I'm into a series. I hate like having to find something new. A few people have been talking about This Is Going to Hurt. I think that's on BBC. Now, wasn't that a book first? Is that any good? Is that worth dabbling with? I don't know. Is it worth a go? But definitely open for your comments and suggestions. I always love a recommendation. I love a good recommendation from you lovely lot. Right, now I am going to film this Tips for Flying Long Haul with Kids video. You can watch that video up here, because by the time you're watching this, I've already done it, so you can watch it up here, or another video that's on screen now. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you tune in next week for another weekly vlog. Subscribe, turn all the bell notifications, all the YouTubey things. See you guys soon. Bye.